So you have to thank an uncle you don't like very much, or you're calling off the wedding but you're staying in touch, or your sister's dating someone who's suspiciously gay, or you killed your neighbor's cat and you don't know what to say. Just send your situation in a letter to me, because you've got a greeting card emergency. Hello and welcome to Greeting Card Emergency. I'm your host, David Ellis Dickerson, author of the memoir House of Cards. This is Wednesday, the third in a series of 5 all-Christmas, all-week episodes. And today I thought we'd deal with cards for people who are having a really, really bad Christmas. And it might be economic, and it might be an illness, or a death in the family, or a divorce, some kind of bad news. And Christmas itself, or the holidays, are just not worth celebrating. By the way, this is being shot in a bathroom. I hope it's not too echoey. This is a new place, and I'm still trying to find places that have adequate lighting once the sun goes down. I'm starting with 2 more overtly religious cards because it seems sort of appropriate when the theme is, renewal and hope and so forth. The first one is for someone who has just lost their job, let us say, and has been looking and is trying to find something. And hope really is the #1 thing you need to give them. This card does that. It says, hope is the belief that one star can send a message, one child can change the world, and one day joy will stay forever. And on the inside it says, wishing you a season full of all the hope you need. So that's good for someone who needs a sort of jolt, something to carry them through. The second card is for someone who actually has something much worse happening. Bereavement, a loss of some sort in the family, or bad medical news. In this case, I'm really, really sorry that I wish I had my printer working. It's not working, and so this should have had a picture, like a kind of a Victorian woodcut or something, of an angel on it, that I would then write this text over that says, some Christmases require more comfort than joy. Wishing you a season that has a measure of both. I say a measure, because I don't want to say, have all the joy you need, it'll be wonderful, because you want to give the person the ability to still feel depressed. A measure of comfort. I think that's good. The next 2 cards take a secular approach. The first is really, really direct. It's for someone who's sort of a really good friend, and it says this. There are 2 good things you should know. 1, Christmas cheer is optional. 2, you can always call me, or count on me, or talk to me, or whatever you like. Obviously, this is not something you want to send to someone who's casual, but this is why you can afford to be a little more blunt. If you're going to send a card to someone who's had a bad year, who you don't know as well, of course, you kind of want to keep it maybe a little light. If you listened to me on Talk of the Nation a couple days ago, you might have heard me describe this one. See, it has Santa looking disturbed, and he says, there's a shortage of nice. Bad Christmas, at least you're not alone. Which I think would be really, really helpful for certain people to hear. A milder loss, like a breakup or something, would be perfect for that. Finally, I often find that poetry is good for more intense, long-term encouragement that's a little more earnest. And so I wrote this thing, which I read on Talk of the Nation, but now you get to see it in text form, if that thrills you. The holiday is not your friend. It doesn't care how far you bend, and if you break, it doesn't make a move to catch your fall. But even when the season's tough, there's songs and lights and love and stuff. So take the best and screw the rest, and know that you can call. Find peace this holiday season. I particularly like love and stuff as a line in there, because I think just saying, there's love, to someone who's feeling depressed would be irritating. But if you said love and stuff, you kind of throw it out there, it's there for them if they want it, but they don't need to feel like you're as excited about it as they cannot be. So anyway, those are the cards I have for this time. I promise a happier show tomorrow, because we're going to be doing this all week, all Christmas, all week. And in the meantime, I hope this has made your day slightly more pleasant.